03 Toyota Corolla with 166,000 miles. Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. Sorry I haven't posted anything for a long time, but here it is. We have a 03 Toyota Corolla with this noise. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Here it is. Listen, it only happens when braking. It's coming from the back. As you guys know, Toyota Corolla has drum brakes, and I think it's a drum brake issue or a misadjusted parking brake system, or the brake shoe is probably just worn out. That's what we're gonna do today. Stay tuned. Just in case. Okay, so Toyota Corolla lug nuts will be 21 millimeter. Root, root, root. Wait, gotta get some gloves because so we don't get dirty. This one is my handy dandy light. I got it at Home Depot. Really love this one. It's like a tripod style. Husky, check this out. Huh? There's the light. Woo! And then it extends out. The height. So about right up to my belly. But gives you the light that I need. Okay. So you guys heard the noise. It's not showing up because you gotta step on the brakes before you hear it. So it's most likely brake related. Time to open it. Oops. You need more power. Do this with one hand. Oops. Wrong side. I heard the noises coming from this. It's only while braking, so that's why we're opening this. That is your brake drum. Okay. This part it's not coming out easy. You might have to like uh, pry it or adjust the adjuster at the back of this to remove the drum. Okay, come out. Well, you're supposed to put a bolt here, 2 bolts. I forgot what the size is. And you screw it in, it'll pull this out, but that doesn't always work, especially if the drum has a lip and it's wedging or it's catching at the back of the brake shoes, then that procedure will not work. So right now I'm just doing a screwdriver, just little by little, but it looks like it's working. Worst comes to worst, uh, there is an adjuster window here at the back, and that is the adjuster wheel that I'm talking about. So what you do is I'm gonna pry it up. There's another lock underneath there, but with that small window I really can't see it. So I'm just gonna forcefully try this out and just buy a hardware kit later. I get the drum out. This is what I found. Part of the brake shoe came apart like this. And there's no more brake pads on this one. This super skinny. So this drum was stuck because it has a lip on the edge, and it's basically wedged against this. And when you try to pull it out, it holds on to the brake shoes. And here's that star wheel that I was pulling there. Mm, well, just case next. Actually, oh, nope, I gotta remove the springs. Anyway, so I'm just gonna replace these drums. When you take it out, it's supposed to just slide right out when you're inspecting the brakes. But this is a different case, and so we're gonna do a brake drum, and we're gonna obviously replace the brake shoes and probably the hardware. Let's get to work. Okay, well, don't laugh, guys, because this is just how I do things. Make my marks with a white out. Before I take it apart. You got the parts. This is a hardware kit. Brake shoes. And the drums. Yeah, hopefully the parts are correct. Both. Oftentimes, 50-50. Yeah, wrong parts. Wow. Shiny. Okay, before you completely take it apart, make sure your parts are the correct ones. We usually do this with two hands, but ah, do it again. Okay, yeah, looks the same. The height is about the same. Okay, so now we're on the brake shoes. Just make sure when you take it apart, the brake shoes are the correct size. Mm, it looks correct. And see the difference on the thickness on the brake shoe material, and then the one behind it is like in already. Here's the new one, side by side, and my camera will focus. So this is really worn out. Okay, well, there's one more item I need to check. It's just the hardware kit. Let's see. Whoa, over there, one point. So that one is different. It's the original one. That one is rectangle, and then this one is circle. But the kit that we have is circle, so we're gonna use this. Okay. Okay. I am at home right now. My tools are just home tools, and my weapon of choice for this is this type of plier for grabbing the spring, and then for that one, I'll just use something like this. Oops. Once you get the springs and the brake shoes out, just be organized with the springs. And these are the old ones. The shiny red is the new. I'm gonna replace them. Same as this purple one here. Just be organized in how you do it. And then I'm purposely retracting this at the moment. I'm winding it to a little bit of short because the new brake shoes, like I showed you earlier, is really thick and you're gonna have to adjust this again anyway. Probably good there. Okay, now I'm gonna place the circle the boxes. And then see how I have rub marks right there. You need to put lube on that. Not too much, just a little bit is good. The brake lube that they sell on the porch. Porch. See, I don't know. Some people I've seen them with use anti-seize on this thing. Just a little dab. It's good. Don't put too much because it's gonna go to the brake rollers. I mean the uh, brake shoes. Next one to remove is the C clip right here. Actually, this is one of the hard part when doing brake shoes. Removing that clip. But let's see. Okay, so get your new one ready and remove that clip. When I remove this C clip, I usually use this. This is what works for me. So I go put it there, and then I push down, and then it'll have that gap there, and then I'll follow it up with this. And I get them out. Let me position this. Once I have that there, once I have that gap there, I have my stick plier here, and then I just rip it up. That's good. There you go. Got the clip up. We got a new one here. We're gonna use a shiny new one. Take note of the orientation here. That's why I made my mark earlier. And that's different. Okay. Separate. 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 Okay, so I got the new C-clip there. Got the left brake shoe. And like size them up. Make sure. Okay, that looks right. Okay, and then it's just a matter of putting everything back. Yeah, I usually just slip this on all together. It's hard to do with one hand. Okay, so that's already through. Behind the hub. And yeah, pushing and shoving and lining up everything. Okay, so get that in. This one's in. the star wheel in. What's next? This is the one that holds the star wheel adjuster in place once it's adjusted. See how it wedges against the gear. Next. So this one will hook up here. Pay attention to the pistons when you're doing it. Sometimes it will want to come out and you're going to be in a big mess because the brake fluid will come out and then you have to put back the piston. What I do when you pull the spring is there's a tool for it, but I get something. You can get creative too. You can get something as simple as this. The vice grip, put it here, just wedge it again so when you pull the spring, this will try to move outward and this will block it so the piston will not come out. Or a pry bar. I usually put a pry bar here, put it on my armpit while I pull this spring. It applies to the big trucks too. Those are the harder ones. The old trucks. Toyota Corolla. Okay, the drums are nice and clean. It's ready to go. So everything is in. It's just a matter of adjusting it. You put the new drums. The parking brake needs to be adjusted. And that is a skill. That is actually a skill, and I can't really teach you here. But okay, I got the parking brake adjusted. I just gotta put the wheel and then we go for a test drive after I do the other side. Alright guys, so I already got the new parts installed and we're gonna listen here, okay? See if we fix it or not. Wherever this flag is. Okay, I'm gonna brake now. Let's do another one here. I don't hear it anymore. I think we fixed it. We're gonna brake here on the stop sign here. Okay, nice and quiet. Well, that's it for this video. That solved the mystery of the creaking noise or thumping noise on the back of the car while braking. See you guys on the next one.